Appreciate it's Gabby. Happy New Year, everyone. Today is January 1st, 2025. And I've been hanging around the house with my wife, and we've had lunch and just kind of taking it easy today. And I thought I would go ahead and start on a video. Don't know how long it'll take me. While I was in Indianapolis a week and a half or so ago, I was picking up nickels, but I also picked up a few boxes of pennies. And in southern Indianapolis, in an area called Greenwood, I went to two different banks. And at one bank, I got a box of the new bank sealed pennies. And at another bank, same bank, different branch, same town, I got a box of customer rolled. We did this once before, and it was kind of fun. I think I'll try it again. We're going to go through like a few rolls of each, and we're going to see who gets the most copper, who gets the most other, as in wheat pennies and Canadian pennies and things of that nature. And I will kind of see who wins in the Greenwood, Indiana 2-box penny search video. Let's go ahead and get started. And I guess I'll start with the customer roll. I'll do like 5 rolls, and then we'll pop over to the bank sealed and do 5 rolls. And we'll just kind of keep up and see who's doing what. On the bank sealed side, I did want to point out that we have a Canadian copper 1975 and a 2009 commemorative. Well, I am back after going through 5 rolls of each. And over on the customer rolled side, we have 48 copper pennies, 3 copper Canadian, and 2 2009 memorials. No wheat pennies. Over on the bank rolled, we've got 50. We have 2 more copper pennies. We have 1 wheat penny. We have 2 Canadian that is not copper. 1 Canadian copper, 1 2009 memorial. So far, it's really, really close. As far as the copper, I'm going to go ahead. I'll count each copper penny up from the 5 rolls, log it, and then throw the copper in the copper box. But we'll keep up with it this way. So far, I'd say it's kind of like neck and neck. Let's do 5 more. All right, I've gone through the second sets of 5s for the customer and the bank rolled. Customer got 56 copper, bank rolled 52. The bank rolled got nothing else besides that, whereas the customer got 2 Canadian coppers, a memorial, and 2 wheat pennies. That's going to put these guys in the lead. All right, in the third set of 5 rolls, the customer roll got 50 copper, and they got a 2009 commemorative. The bank rolls only had 47 copper, and they had a Canadian copper. Customer roll wins again. We're scurrying around now trying to get ready for tonight's Bible study, and I'm going to have a ham on bagel. In the meantime, I'm going to try to get through 5 more rolls. Well, on this 4th round, the customer... Oh, I'm back home from Bible study, by the way. But on this 4th round, the customer rolls did way better in the copper. 13 more. But they didn't get anything else besides the copper. And the bank rolls did get 1 more wheat penny. So I'd still say the customer rolls beat out there. Well, here's what we got in the 5th round. So we are halfway through the boxes now. This time, the customer rolled wraps got 52, and the bank sealed wrap got 55. So they won out there. Plus, the customer rolled got 1 Canadian copper. Looky here, over here on the bank side, we got a memorial, a copper, and a dime. January 1st, our first dime of the year. So we're starting over. We got 40 last year while penny coin roll hunting. Who says that coin roll hunting doesn't pay? Dime number 1. But definitely the bank rolls won out this round. I think I'm going to have to cut it off here. And in the morning, I'm getting up early. And I'm going to see my kids. And I won't get back till tomorrow evening. So you probably won't notice, but there's going to be a big break in the action. It is the next night at 10 p.m. I've been gone all day. Went to Crawfordsville area, Indiana. Several towns around there. I have family and friends. But in Crawfordsville, I stopped at a bank and picked up another box of nickels and a box of $50. Once again, the $50 are brand new and the nickels are not 2024. I've got 4 boxes of nickels to go through. I'll get started on those as soon as I get finished with these 2 boxes of pennies. I want to get through one more set tonight of the customer road and the bank road, and then I'm going to call it a night and pick it back up in the morning and try to get finished up. Alrighty, this set of 5 rolls didn't go so well for the customer rolls. 44 copper, whereas the bank rolls got 54. The copper rolls got nothing else. The bank rolls got a regular Canadian, a copper Canadian, and a 1940 Wheatie. Big time win, that 5 with the bankroll. Okay, that round, oh, by the way, I had it in me. I went ahead and stayed up for another set. The customer roll got 60 copper that time, but the bankroll got 62. But the customer roll got a non-copper Canadian and 2 wheat pennies, a 1944 and a 57D. But the bankroll got a Canadian copper, another dime, and another wheat penny, 54D. Phew, that was a close round. I'm gonna have to call that one for the bankroll, I believe, guys. What do you think? Well, good morning, everyone. It is a Friday morning, and it's nice and sunshiny out. And we're going to get finished with this search and see who wins the customer roll or the bank roll. And this is from a little area in southern part of Indianapolis, Greenwood area. And let's get started. I think I got 15 more rolls from each side. Okay, round 8. The customer rolled got 51 copper, whereas the bank rolled only got 40. Big difference there. The customer rolled had a non-copper Canadian, a 2009 Memorial, and a wheat penny, and it's a 52S. That's pretty cool. The bankroll side got a Memorial 2009 and a Canadian copper. Definitely a winner for the customer rolled side this time. Okay, second to last round, folks. The customer rolls got 49 copper. Bank rolls got 50. One more on that one. The customer roll got a 56 Wheatie and a 52S Wheatie. But the bankroll got a 45D and a 35 Philadelphia. So I guess the bankroll won out again, by a little. Well, we've got a big snow and ice storm supposed to be headed this way, I think, sometime tomorrow or late tomorrow. So we went ahead and got out and did some grocery shopping, got some last minute stuff just in case we get frozen in for a few days. 5 more rolls of each and we'll be finished and we'll see who wins. I have finished the contest. I've gone through all of the rolls of pennies. Right here is the customer road, and right here is the bank road. It's pretty insane, I'm telling you. The copper for the customer road was 3 pounds, 7.4 ounces. The copper for the bank road was 3 pounds, 7.5 ounces. 0.5 of an ounce difference. That's crazy. Customer road had 7 wheat pennies, 6 from the 50s and 1 from the 40s. Now the bank road only had 6, but they had 3 from the 50s, 2 from the 40s, and 1 from the 30s. They both had 6 Canadian copper pennies. The customer road had 2 of the non-copper Canadian, whereas the bank road had 3 non-copper. Customer road had 5 of the 2009 Memorials. The bank roll only had 3 two difference. And the bankroll had 2 dimes, where the custom roll had none. I'm telling you, folks, that's one of the closest races I've ever seen. If we count the dimes as 2 newer wheat pennies in equivalence, that would give the bankroll side the slight edge. I mean, it is so stinking close. It's almost exact. I would not have expected the copper to have been so stinking close. That was wild. Anyway, that's what I came up with today. It's the new year, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down, and I've already kind of decided that the silver, I'm going to shoot for 150 silver coins this year. You know, I'm going to see how many of the dimes I get while coin roll hunting. I got 40 last year. We already got 2 this year. And I'm just going to figure out, I bought some wheat penny, Lincoln sent books last year. I'm going to start getting those filled. I got to go through all my old wheat pennies, and I got to start filling those in. That's going to take me some time. And so I've just got to figure out what all is going to happen this year. I've got my shed. It's just kind of a disaster. I've got to pull a lot of stuff out, clean it up. And I'm really, really hoping this spring to start taking the scrap copper that I have and making copper bars. I bought the oven, well over a year ago, and I haven't hardly used it at all. And this year I want to use it. My friend over in West Virginia, I've talked to him. He's going to come over, and we're going to have some corn roll hunt contest. He's going to bring some boxes of pennies and nickels. I'm going to have some here from my area. You know what? He's probably going to beat me, at least in the pennies. He usually, when I tell him what I got and he tells me what he's got, he beats me. The only thing I do better in is the dimes. He doesn't find hardly any dimes. So that'll be kind of fun. And maybe this year, you know, a couple of you guys that writes to me a lot, maybe we can meet up sometime. That'd be a lot of fun. I'm going to Florida the end of this month, and I'm going to be getting boxes of coins along the way. 2025, you know, they have now finished all whatever production with the nickels, the 2024 nickels. I'm going to spend a lot of 2025 looking for those nickels because they're still going to be putting those boxes out in circulation. You know, after starting in 2026, I'll kind of assume that the boxes are pretty much all out and that they're just, you know, there's still a chance you could get a whole box. And man, that would be amazing. So that's going to be part of my push. I have 4 boxes here right now of nickels to go through, and I'll get started on those, at least one of those tonight. And we'll go through those, the roll by roll more like I normally do. I'm going to let it go for now. We'll talk more later. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you've got any thoughts or ideas for me. We'll see if we can incorporate anything, and appreciate it. We'll see you later.